Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm up a little early. I didn't go to bed till like 3 o'clock this morning. And now I'm up. I walked to the post office. So I came back. I'm like, I only got a little bit of color. So let me finish before I go grocery shopping. And I'm just waiting on my ride. Don't know when I'm going or anything, but oh, that's messed up. I gotta go upstairs, but I'm not gonna do it right now. This color I thought it was gonna take forever, but what it is it's a lot of areas that's just like one or two of the color. So that's what. Okay, this one wants to be a butt and then fall right on me. No, okay, I just really lost it. But right now I'm leaving the big sections alone, even though I just finished over here. Um, with a couple of big sections. But I want to get these small ones out of the way because it's easier than you got them all. As long as you get the small areas and then you go back and make sure that you did them all, you're good to go. Oh, is this my ride? Nope, I don't want you bringing me anything except for my money. It's just ridiculous. My eyes feel like they're swollen. Just got back from the post office. So that walk did not help my allergies. So my eyes are itchy right now. That supposedly I'm allergic to majority of the grasses, the bushes, the trees. Dust really bad. Uh, um, Grass, trees, dust, some foods, but on the food, I mean, everything I'm allergic to is in majority of the food. So it's like I have to watch my intake of that certain kind. And last night I kind of overdid it and I'm feeling it today. So that's my own fault. It's like when you find out you're allergic to your favorite things, like, okay, some of them I don't care. Let me be allergic to, like the wheat, the soy, um, okay, stuff like that. I don't care about. I don't like wheat unless, but we do use rye in a lot of our stuff that we bake with or cook with. But now, my problem is I'm allergic to sugar, milk, eggs, and milk, chocolate milk, and sugar is number one. And I had a meltdown because I thought they were telling me, "Oh, you can't eat it. You're allergic to it. You can't eat it." But what it is we need them to, well, sugar we really, really don't need, but milk we need to survive. You're supposed to have the 8-ounce glass a day or whatever it is. Well, Me, I think what it was the reason I'm allergic to them. When I had my son, I was pregnant with him. I craved nothing but chocolate. I had to have chocolate milk. I had to have chocolate cake, brownies, cupcakes, anything chocolate, chocolate mint Oreos. Those are the bomb. Anything. I mean, so I ate, like I said, I ate a lot of chocolate with him. Um, so I think that's why, the sugar goes hand in hand with the chocolate. But now where they get this, well, another um reason I know about wheat is because with my baby, when I was pregnant with him, I would eat those little Tony or whatever pizzas. It's like for one person. I'd have like one or two of them for dinner. I mean, I was eating them constantly, but I mean, I had to buy so many of them, really. So, anyways, and then before bed, I would take my medicine, and no lie, I would eat a half a loaf of bread before I went to sleep. So, I can understand, with the wheat. So, with one baby, it was the sugar and the milk. The other baby, it was the wheat and the rye. With my daughter, see, she was different than my boys. My daughter, I couldn't eat nothing without getting heartburn. I couldn't even drink water without getting heartburn with her. I'm like, really? No matter if I ate, I drank, it was constant heartburn. Her, towards the end of my pregnancy, my nurse was flipping out because I go in there one week, or yeah, because towards the end you gotta go every week. Well, one week I went in, I gained like maybe 3 pounds. The next week I go in, I lose like 15 pounds. She's so that's how I was doing towards the end, up and down, up and down, up and down. And my nurse is like, "Do you eat?" I said, "Man, I eat constantly." I said, "She's taking everything out of me." Well, I was going to the hospital every day because they were saying I was having false labor. Anyways, I did that what maybe 2 times, 3 times. No, it was two. And then the third time, they made me walk around the maternity ward. And finally, about 10:30, they admitted me. Well, 12:59 a.m., the doctor was not there. But my daughter slid. And 4 minutes after my daughter was laying on that bed and nobody cutting the umbilical cord or anything, checking on her, nothing, the doctor shows up talking about, "Oh, you couldn't wait 4 minutes." He goes, "I was getting chased by the police." He goes, "They're probably down in the parking garage running my plate." Then he gonna pop off and say, "That's okay, it's a rental car." I don't care. You late delivering my baby. Nobody checked on my baby to see if my baby was breathing or anything. And that's what really irritated me. And not to mention, I was cussing those nurses. I was cussing those nurses out because I don't know the difference between Illinois' epidural and North Dakota's. But in North Dakota, when they give you the epidural, you don't feel no pain. You don't feel the contractions like with my baby. Um, I was sleeping through his contractions. My friend's looking at the monitor like, dang, she's sleeping. And then she look over at me like, how you sleeping through it? I, so I guess I heard the, and I'm like, can I push? I need a push. She's like, well, we haven't checked you for a while. Let's check you. Okay, not a big deal. So, anyways, uh, they checked me, whatever, and she got on the phone right away. We need prep. She's ready to be delivered. My doctor walks in. I said, now can I push? She goes, can I take off my coat? No, you ain't got time. You ain't got time. Get over to the bed. I need a push. Well, my whole pregnancy with my baby, I told my doctor how my other two pregnancies were. And I had my oldest son at 12:29 p.m., my daughter at 12:59 a.m. I said this one's either going to be at 12:30 or 12:45. I didn't say a.m. I just said the 12s. And so 12:30 is when that nurse came in. 12:45 on the dot, I had my baby. She's like, if you ever get pregnant and I'm your doctor, I'm going to listen to you the whole time during the whole thing. She goes, you know about yours. Well, when you have, kids and they kind of back to back to back, because, okay, my first baby that passed, he was 2000. My second was 2002. My daughter was 2004. And my baby was 2006. So, of course, you're going to know what's going on with your body and all this and that. But I mean, my son, after the ones that passed, they're like, oh, he's healthy, you're going to have a healthy baby. Well, me with just losing one, trying to fight for him to stay living, it was hard for me to believe it. So when my baby was born, I had to check him over to make sure he had all his toes, his fingers. He didn't come with something he wasn't supposed to have. So when I found that out, I was cool. Same thing with my daughter. They're like, she's healthy, whatever. I didn't believe it until I seen my daughter. Now my baby, by this time I had my youngest, and they're like, oh, he's a healthy boy, da 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 da. Then I believed it because the other two are healthy. So, but I wouldn't believe it because of what I just went through with my first pregnancy with my twins. So, of course, any mom's gonna be skeptical. You can say whatever you want to say. That's just like, okay, perfect example. When I was going through, hey, that went bad. Hey, I did 2 points. But when I was going through the thing with my first my twins, um they just told me about the soft spot didn't cover. Okay, well, it's 2000. You got doctors that could fix that. I'm going to these specialist after a specialist after a specialist after a specialist, trying to get somebody to fix my baby. The part that they failed to tell me was my baby had two neck bones, two spines, and two faces. So, telling me about the soft spot, well, as a parent, doctors could fix soft spots. But that's all you telling me. The soft spot didn't cover. This is their exact words. The soft spot didn't cover. They're not going to make it. They wanted me to induce my labor. Well, after hearing that 5, 6, 7 times, however many times I heard it, I finally went to a hospital in Chicago to induce my labor. I was up there 4 flipping long days, them not feeding me. Uh, my uncle couldn't come in because he wasn't the baby's father. My brother couldn't come in. My little sister couldn't come in to see me. Um, but it was just pure hell, putting it nicely. Um, anyways, about the 4th day, they're telling me we're leaving. I said, not without me. I'm not staying up here by myself. I have nobody. So I'm like, discharged because this ain't working, obviously. My mom goes, yep, that baby's a doss. He's stubborn just like the mama, hard headed. Okay, I'll give you that because I am stubborn. I am hard headed. So I go home December 1st, 3 o'clock in the morning. I remember getting up, going to the restroom. Not a big deal. Well, me, and I think it was either both of my nephews or one of my nephews, I think it was both. We were laying on the floor of the living room. So all of a sudden, I'm laying there and I felt something wet. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I just did not pee because I just literally went to the bathroom. Well, I didn't say nothing. I acted like I was sleeping. Well, my mom thought one of my nephews peed on her floor. Anyways, because I moved away from that spot, I moved away so I wouldn't get blamed. Anyways, I waited till my mom left for work because she's one. If she has to call off or she's late, you might as well hang it up. You're going to be in trouble the whole day. Anyways, I get up, I call the hospital. I'm like, how do you know when your water breaks? She goes, explain what had happened to you. I said, well, I got up, went to the bathroom, came back down, and it felt like I peed in my pants. She goes, yeah, you need to get in here, like ASAP. Okay, so I hang up from the hospital. I call my mom. Good thing she answered at her job. She was already there. I said, Mom, I said, I need to call Erica and Jared off. She's like, why? I need them to watch the boys. I have to go to the hospital. I'm in labor. All I heard, no lie, all I heard was, I gotta go. Click went the phone. Well, I don't know if she drove my car to work or if she drove her car to work. But when we went to the hospital, she drove my car. Anyways, she's telling me, don't push, don't push. How you going to tell me not to push in my own car? This is my car. How you going to tell me not to push? So we get to the hospital, whatever. I go into the delivery room to have my son. And well, my mom went to take my sister to school. On the way taking my sister to school, the baby passed. So she went back to get her or whatever from school. I can't remember. But I mean, it was an emotional day because they had, and the thing that really made me mad, which I could have got the hospital for, they wasn't supposed to touch my baby under no circumstances until my baby passed. Well, they handed me my baby. I mean, he was light as a feather. It was like they had him and all these blankets. He weighed nothing. It was like the blankets was empty. So I'm looking at my baby, and I'm like, um, why does my baby have two faces? They're like, he don't. You gonna tell me my baby ain't got two faces? And right in the forehead, middle of your forehead, there's two eyeballs. Then there was an eyeball where they were supposed to be. Then on the left side, I want to say, maybe it was the right side, one of the sides, there was a nose and a mouth. So my baby had a regular face, then he had a duplicate face. I seen that, and all they kept telling me was the soft spot. Your machines couldn't detect that my baby had two faces, and you couldn't let me aware of it. That way I could be, I could have handled it better. No, they didn't. And it's ridiculous, because I had to go not only miscarrying one of my babies, but hearing my second twin was going to die. He wasn't going to live due to a soft spot. But come to find out, my baby has two faces. And you really can't find out about the neck bones or the spines until the autopsy. So, yeah, I was a mess. I was a mess. So, the end of year 2000, this was 2000, the end of 2001, I went to Minnesota. Um, Met my kids' dad, got with him, and yeah, had three beautiful kids. So, but I guess I was out of control. God gave me a wake up call, a reality. And that's how I look at it. Even though I pleaded with them, even after my son was gone, and I went to bury him, I they gave us a limo at the nurse funeral home. Sorry, I was gonna say nursing home for some reason. Um, but I told my mom because she sat in there with my sister, my brother, and my two nephews. I said, Mom, I can't do this. I cannot do this. I can't bury my child. My mom, I think it was my sister and my brother back with me. My mom made them go a seat ahead of us. She goes, I can't, I don't know what you're going through because I never been through it. But all I do is sympathize. And I pleaded because it wasn't my child's fault. Um, why take his life for what I did when I was younger? That's not fair to my baby. Well, God was telling me, you're not ready. You're not ready. Okay, if I wasn't ready for that pregnancy, why you give me a child not the following year? You see what I'm saying? Well, 2 years it would have been. But why you giving me a baby after just losing that baby? They did me. I don't even wish that I'm my worst enemy because what I seen and what I went through, it was not pretty. It was not pretty. My baby would be 20 years old this year if he would have lived. And I know he's watching down on me. You know, yes, I'm human. Yes, I make mistakes. But that one, but I mean, it hurt. It really did. And I teared up when I was talking about it because I mean, it's still like yesterday that it happened. Dude, nobody's here. Shut up. My laundry room door shut because I got my front door open. The wind is feeling good. And so my laundry room door slammed. And now Sapphire's going crazy. But come on, nobody's here. She's just a crazy, crazy dog. I gotta go out to the garage and see if I can find a bed frame and put my bed frame back. Put my bed back up higher. I don't like my bed on the floor. That's just me. But I kind of do because then Sapphire can't go underneath and it can't get messed up underneath because these kids, they drop something or you knock something off. They don't know how to. But come, Sapphire house! They don't know how to bend over and pick it up. Girl, don't get hurt. You know, really, I couldn't ask for a better dog because her, if somebody walks by, you know how dogs bark and try to run up towards them. She anymore she don't. Now, if he was to come up by my door, she gonna bark, she gonna stop you, and she gonna sniff you, and she may nip at you. But once you in the door, she good. So it's just getting you to the door. But I mean, I could leave my living room window open that don't have a screen. I could leave it open because I do because of my cat, you know. That way, if my front door's locked, she could get in and out because she a hoe. Sorry, my cat a hoe. No, I don't know. So far, I won't say. I'll say no because she hasn't been knocked up yet. So maybe she just being like me, running the street. Who knows with her? So, but I think what it is. Okay, I lost her brother. Do you know animals I had? Um, so I think she's trying to find him because the two that I have, ever since that happened, they are not their self. So, and I mean, I can't really fault them because when that happened to me with my son, I was not myself. Um, like I said, I don't even wish that on my worst enemy. I mean, wish that on my worst enemy. Let me talk right today. But ouch. That's that computer pinching me or shocking me or burning me or whatever it's doing. Last night it felt like there was something biting me. It's that computer. It's my laptop because I have to have it turned. So you got, because I mean, I wouldn't have had to have it turned if my painting was laying flat. But since it's up on the easel, I have to have my laptop turned. So a corner of the laptop is either shocking me, burning me. I haven't figured out what it is, but it hurts. I ain't even gonna lie, it hurts. Come on, be nice to me. I'm almost done. We're falling off the pen. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, after this color, I'll be down to 3 colors, but I'm going to do what I did before. I'm going to do my last color first. Like when I'm done with this color, it'll be my last color. So that way, when I'm done with the two, I'm done with the whole painting. It just makes it easier because I like to end in even numbers. I mean, I like odd numbers because 13's my lucky number. I don't know why, but 13 is. Everybody's scared of 13, not me. I love 13. And my border. Now, since I'm kind of over on this side because the other side is, well, no, it's not. Let me not lie. I thought I did finish the other side, but nope. I went to doing the small areas. And I'm going to continue that until all I have is the bigger areas. Or until I leave. Okay. Um, I guess now I could go back and do. Sometimes always a charm. Okay, that was real stupid. I look real stupid there. Thinking I had one on my pen, and I go to put it in, and there's nothing there. Okay, that's not even the color. Why are you in my bin or my tray? Gotta get comfortable. Okay, I'll leave you right there because that's the color. And they got minds of their own. They're like, nope, we don't want to go. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. So I will just leave you. And hopefully the next one I get will go into place. You didn't get me that time. I think if girls could laugh or, talk, it would say, haha, got you. Haha, got you again. They'd be laughing at me. That wind feels so, so good. But when you're outside, it's humid and there ain't no wind. But since you're in the and why is that? Like it's hot outside, but in the house you're freezing. But then when you go outside and stay outside for a period of time, then you're sweating and you want to go back in the house where it's cool. It's just ridiculous how it goes. And I've noticed that. I mean, this ain't my first time noticing that. I just never said nothing. I mean, I used to notice that as a kid. You know, almost getting there. God needs to bless me with about $300. So this month I could go get my hair dyed because my gray, I ain't liking the gray. I know Monday I gotta get up early and make phone calls um, to find out what's going on with my case with the IRS. Because I want my $1,200. I wish they'd do another one and I get that first so I could see exactly what to do with it and go from there. And then I want to call Social Security, be like, hey, why is it I'm the only one that's not getting no 1065 a month? When are y'all going to up mine? Because you hear about everybody getting 1069 in Social Security. Mine's only at 800. Are you serious? So I'm going to find out what I could do to get it to go up, because that's ridiculous. My rent's 650. I have all my utilities. How am I supposed to pay that a month? And that's what I'm going to tell them. Why can't I have 1065 like everybody else? I know there's people making more than that, but I want to at least, or making more than $1,065. But I want to at least be, making 1,065. So I'm gonna call my caseworker if I have one. I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna call and be like, "Who's my caseworker? I need to find out what I could do, um, getting my stuff up." And I thought I only had a little bit of this section to do that I'm working on, but I keep finding more and more and more. Okay, let me do it this way. I separated the two. That may help. And if you watch my channel, you know I separate. I do, like, if it's even, I do squares, checkerboards. I try and find the easy way of doing things. Not so much easier, but better way of doing things. Excuse me. Okay, getting somewhere. I want to be over here. That way I know once that's done, I'm done with this color. which I will be there soon. And again, I just looked retarded. No drill on my pen. And see, here's the square that I was talking about, or kind of looking like a rectangular instead of a square, but it don't matter. Sounds like a car's pulling in my driveway, but I don't see nobody. And like I said, I'm waiting on my ride to come to go grocery shopping, which I don't think it's going to happen today either. Okay, come on, come on. Thank you. Now all I gotta worry about is this section right here in a minute. So what gonna do is get rid of the ones that like this one, don't know who you are, so I'm not answering. But let me do that. Don't know who you are. I don't answer if you're not programmed. And see, I just got this number, so I'm getting a lot of stupid calls of the wrong number, and they're persistent that they don't. Are you serious? So I hang up on them. What part of don't you understand? You got the wrong number. And really, the only ones that have this number is my family and one other person. which I need to give it to my bill collectors. My landlord, yeah, now my landlord has it. I was gonna say my landlord ain't even got it, but he normally calls the house phone anyways. So, and I kind of messed up right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and fix it right now. Because I should have went right here, and I didn't. So the only way you can mess up on a diamond painting, which I've done it plenty, plenty of times, is putting the wrong color where it don't belong. There. Okay. I think with this, I am going to start doing, after this little bit, I think I'm going to do my checkerboard to end it faster. And I've always said in all my, well, almost all my lives, I like the one placers because, yeah, it takes you a little longer to get it done, but um, it is like, because I think with the multi placers, no offense, people, um, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna move you there and move you up. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. That's how we're gonna fix that. That's that one that just fell wherever it wanted to. So, but the multi placers for me, it takes the fun out of diamond painting because it places more than one diamond, and I rather do one at a time compared to two, three, 10. Um, because more enjoyment, yes, you do kind of get bored with doing the same painting day after day after day after day. I mean, especially if it's a big painting. This one's not so bad because it's not that big. So it's not that bad. I mean, there has been. I ain't even gonna lie. There has been some where I haven't done them in, I'd say, a week or so, and then I'll go back to them, and then it's like once I get past that uh, um certain place on the diamond painting, then I start picking up and going faster again. But it's like just trying to, especially if it's one that you really didn't want and somebody got it, or whatever the case may be. Like rounds anymore, it takes me forever to get into doing rounds because I like squares better. I mean, rounds, I used to, like a painting this size, I used to have it done within a day. But this taking me a little longer. I think I'm on day 5, day 4. Not for sure. Oh my gosh, are you serious? My drills, at least they stay in close by. They ain't going to the floor. But it don't matter because now I'm almost done with this color. I got this little bit of a section. And then when I'm all done, these aren't no DMCs. So when I'm done with this, then these drills I'm putting either in a baggie or I'm putting in the garbage because I don't need them no more. Okay, that is done. We'll pull out this one. And like I said, this is supposed to be the last color. But I'm kind of cheating a little bit. Oh my gosh. Come on. Thank you. I'm kind of cheating a little bit and doing it now. Because I'm one, I like going in order with the colors. Even though I do them like, okay, my next two colors is 17 and 18. I'll do 18 first and then 17 last. And the only reason that is because of that's how they go in the bin. Because mine are one on top of the other because of the bins I have. So that's why I do it that way. Okay. Now I gotta look really, really good throughout this to make sure I get all the colors. Make sure I do every single one. Leave her alone, Sapphire. And I'm tired of these drills popping. Pop, pop, pop it like popcorn. There's that. Now I can go to the bottom. Ugh. Lordy have mercy. Never mind. That one decided to go back in the tray. Yeah, I'm getting really irritated with them doing that. Okay, let me go here. Let me just finish this off. Or not. Haha, I caught you with my finger. So we'll scoot you right back up. Okay, so we're gonna do right here. I guess a lot depends on where you're drawing on if they're gonna go into place or not. Because see that area I didn't have no problem with. None. Pick up, dang it. I know I have around where I'm doing, but I want to get the middle done. Actually, you know what? Since this is right here, we're going to go right there, right there, right there. Okay. stops that far. Again, I felt stupid because I went to put one and it wasn't there. Okay, let me make sure. That's if they cooperate, will be cool. Would even make it perfect. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is come over here and work my way up so I don't forget these ones. And I just knocked that one off with my finger. Okay, then we're going to go here. Because all I should have left is right up to there. But you know, we have to check to make sure that that is all of them and they all got done. That way then there should only be 2 colors left to do. Okay, now let's see if there was any left out. Last 2 colors. But excuse me for 1 moment. I gotta run upstairs and then I'll be right back. Okay. I'm just trying to see where best, where the best area is to start with this color. Thinking over here because there's not a whole lot over here. The majority's over from here over this way. Okay, let's do this. Sapphire, stop. Just lay there. Or go play outside. Go sunbathe outside, but leave people alone. And yes, I talked to her like a little kid. And you know what? She knows what I'm talking about. She is a very, very intelligent dog. And she better know what I'm talking about because she'll be 28 this year. In dog years, that is. And 4 in human. Matter of fact, in a couple of months. I need to find somewhere that does doggy birthday cakes, and let her have that as a treat for her birthday. Okay, just quick. I'm done with that side. Just that quick. So now I'm in the middle. And that's creepy how that door keeps opening and shutting like a horror movie. But see, I know what it is and it don't bother me. Go pop in, or just get in, one or the other. I don't care. And see, last section I did had a lot of this color, so I did this color last. Where this section, there's not a lot, and it's the color I am actually doing last that has more. And normally I do the bottom and the side, but I'm not. I'm just focusing on the area that I'm in and not worrying about any other area. I think after I'm done with this one, I'm not gonna look for another one today. I think I'm going to do my dishes, the little bit that I do have, and keep, because I have a garage full of bags of clothes from when my sister was living here that I need to go through and start doing again. But I just gave her a basket yesterday, which was her basket, and so I want to I don't want to overwhelm myself by doing a lot, and I don't want to overwhelm her by, doing a lot and then it going to her house. So really need to get back in doing that. So I think I am going to take a little time off from diamond painting. Plus I have clothes that's in the house to do. Not as many as before, thank God, because I got caught up on all the ones in the house. Now what I got to do is go through them and start getting rid of ones that I know I won't wear. Um, and ones that are too small. That way I could start a whole, when I got extra money, I could start a new wardrobe. But you know what? On this, I'm going to go there because that's the only one there. There. And then I'm going to go back to where I was. Well, actually, I'm going to keep going this way, knocking these out. I'm going to do right here and then go to right here. I have two baskets upstairs that needs to come down. Um, and then I have a big old tote in my kitchen that needs to go out to the laundry room to do. And then what I need to do is open my garage door and start going through clothes. I need to open the big garage door to put a garbage can out because it's full and there's a garbage bag that's full. And then bring a garbage can in um, to start going through the clothes and what I can't save, just toss them. And the ones that I can save, then save them. And I wish I had help doing it, but nobody wants to help me. So, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll eventually get my garage cleaned up again. Hey now. Sapphire? Sapphire. Okay, just making sure. And she stays in the yard, which is good. The only time she leaves the yard is if I leave the yard. But even though she's good, I still keep, like, if I take her for a walk, I still put her on a leash, especially if there's other dogs around. It's good for that. Okay, it looks like this color is done. Awesome. And normally when I finish a diamond painting, I'm not live. So you get to actually see me finish this one. I mean, when I start them, I'm live. Um, when I get to the last row or last section of it, I'm live. But to actually put the last drill on, I'm not live. So you get to see it today. And the reason I started here is because the majority is over that way. So I'm going where there's not, I mean, there's, well, not really a lot. There's some, but not a lot. I just wish my drills would be nice and not fall off when I go to put them on. Okay. Now here's one all alone. So we'll do that one. Okay. This one has a mind of its own too. Don't mind my house. I gotta clean it. Well, it's not really messy in here, but I'm gonna turn the camera so you guys can see me hang it. Um, since I'm finishing the last color with you, you guys will actually see me hang it. Because that's what I do. I don't put it in no totes no more because I have throw a lot away because they kept setting stuff on it. So, but my living room, there's very decent amount of diamond paintings hanging up in my living room, and then I got two, five right there, gonna be six, which will be this one. When I finish this, before I start here, I'm gonna make sure I got them all. I know I do, but I just like to double check. Oh, okay. And there's not no open places, so I'm good to go. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do here? How am I gonna do this? There's that. I think that's what I needed was add more wax to my pen for them to do right. Now this color is actually, I'm actually doing it fairly good. Awesome. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye.